Hello Professor, this is Amar. Today I'm going to show you the working of SOAP web service client and REST web service client. So this is my UI which I have developed. So in this UI it asks to enter a zip code. So if I enter a zip code like 48334 and click on get details, I would get the forecast for the next 7 days. And because I have used Ajax, you could even enter another zip code and you could click the get details, you'd get the city as Dearborn. So previously it was Farmington, now it's Dearborn. So this all the details which we get: date description, temperature height, probability, and so on. So this is the WSDL file which I have used. This is a weather WSDL file. So in this WSDL file I have implemented the get city forecast by zip service. So what it returns is a forecast return type. So in this you would have all these fields and also all these fields. So let me show you the working of this web service client. So this is the index.jsp file. So in this index.jsp file, I would get the zip code from here and use it in my Ajax request so that I could build an URL in this way: forecast slash the zip code. So from this I would send an Ajax request using the get method, and so here the call would go to SOAP client IMPL. So uh, in this Java class I have used this URI to invoke this method. So from this method I would get the zip from here and use the weather by zip class uh, and invoke the method get city forecast by zip. So from this I would get a response as forecast return. So this response is shown below. So this response is used again to send back to the UI. So in the weather soap IMPL, here is where the call actually happens. So from my previous class I would get the zip from my previous class and invoke this method get city forecast by zip, and from this I would get the forecast and I would set all the values for my as per my response forecast return object. So once I get the response, I would again go into this Ajax call where I would get the response in this data object and I would use this to display it on the UI. Now let's see the working of REST client. So I have used OMDB API, this open movie database. So if I make a call to this OMDB API using a movie name, I would get a response which is a JSON response. So let's check the working of this. For example, I enter X-Men here and click on get details. I would get the details of X-Men movie, and let's change this to Batman and click get details. I would get all the details of Batman. So let's check the working of this REST client. So this is my index.jsp file. Similar to my SOAP client, I would retrieve the movie name from here and set it in the URL parameter here. So this URL I would use in Ajax call and make a get request. So this URL would invoke my REST client with spring.java class because of this URI parameter I'm using here. From this I would retrieve the movie name and set it in the URI here, and then I would make a call to that URI. The response would be of movie JSON.class. So this looks like this. So this response again I would send back to my index.jsp file because you can see here response body is movie JSON. So using this JSON data, I would retrieve this data and display it using HTML. Thanks for watching.